California schools face rising heat risk as tree canopy shrinks. A new study reveals a concerning trend. Tree cover is declining across the majority of California schoolyards, potentially exposing children to dangerous heat levels. Researchers analyzed over 7,000 schools across the state, comparing satellite imagery from 2018 to 2022, and found that 85% experienced some degree of tree canopy loss during that period. This matters because school grounds are vital spaces for outdoor activity, and diminishing shade increases the risk of heat-related health issues for students. Heat vulnerability in schools. The study, published in Urban Forestry and AMP, Urban Greening, highlights that some schools lost over 40% of their tree cover in just 4 years. This decline is especially alarming in areas that already had minimal canopy to begin with. Schoolyards generally have less tree cover than surrounding city areas, making them particularly susceptible to rising temperatures. The problem isn't just about comfort. Children heat up faster and cool down slower than adults, making them more vulnerable to overheating. This can impair cognitive function, trigger stress responses, and even lead to organ damage, especially for kids with pre-existing health conditions. The role of climate change and urban heat islands. The shrinking canopy coincides with a broader pattern of increasing temperatures and more frequent extreme heat events across California. Urban areas exacerbate the issue through the heat island effect, where buildings and roads trap and radiate heat. Trees provide natural cooling through shade and evaporation, acting as a biological air conditioner. Artificial shade structures, while helpful, don't offer the same cooling benefits and can even trap heat. The researchers emphasize that trees are a cost-effective, natural solution to mitigate rising temperatures on school grounds. Regional disparities and potential solutions. Canopy loss was most pronounced in the Central Valley and parts of Southern California, particularly in Tulare, Fresno, and San Bernardino counties. Drought conditions and extreme heat likely contributed to this decline, though the study did not directly investigate causes. However, some areas like Imperial and San Joaquin counties saw significant canopy increases, demonstrating that effective restoration efforts are possible. The researchers hope their data will inform targeted greening initiatives, prioritizing tree planting in areas most at risk. All children deserve to learn and play in an environment that supports their healthy development. And access to safe green space is a key element of a healthy developmental environment. The study underscores the urgency of protecting and expanding tree cover at California schools to safeguard children's health and well-being in a warming climate.